He couldn't be with us here this evening in New York, but as we all know, he is working very hard in Las Vegas. And it is from there that Brent joins us tonight. You're looking almost live at Brent Musburger.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. And all of those who gave me this honor is so much appreciated, and certainly happy holidays to everybody this time of year. Many of the people who started me out back at CBS in Chicago are no longer with us, and it seems like such a short time ago. In fact, I remember what the great Vince Scully once reminded the All-Stars at an All-Star break during midsummer when he said, guys really appreciate it because it is such a short distance from the All-Star game to the old-timers game. And believe me, here tonight, I really understand exactly what Vinny was saying. And congratulations to the other honorees who are going in tonight, many of whom I've had relationships with over the years. Of course, there's Chris Berman, and Chris has meant so much. I'll never forget when we were doing the NFL Today, how jealous I always was of the gang just starting out up at ESPN, because Chris had all that time on a Sunday night to show all those highlights. And for me, I always had to say, stay tuned, because coming up next is 60 Minutes. And, of course, speaking of CBS, Leslie Visser worked right alongside us, and she came out here and interviewed me at the VSiN studios earlier this summer. And these folks are so worthy of this honor tonight. Bud Selig, the former baseball commissioner. I remember him as one of the great automobile dealers up in Milwaukee. And when the Cubs would go up as a writer, I would always run into Bud, and his relationship with the game of baseball, what he meant to Milwaukee, getting Major League back in there after the Braves fled to Atlanta. So certainly congratulations there. Michael Wiseman used to be over at NBC. He was the executive producer of their pregame show. We used to battle, and then we would both call Rudy Martzke at the USA Today and try to give him our best quotes to see if we could win Monday as well as Sunday. And then there's John Walsh, maybe the best journalist going into the Hall of Fame tonight. I go way back with John and what he has meant to ESPN, ESPN.com over the years. He certainly is worthy of this honor here tonight. And I'm going to close with Bill Raftery, because Bill and I actually worked together, okay? Before he went straight, and now is very serious about what he does, Raft and I covered NBA games back in the day for CBS. And as you may or may not know, when a game is over, the Raft has got to have a glass of water and a couple of ice cubes, if you know what I mean, okay? So one night was after a Detroit Pistons playoff game. We went back to the hotel, and I was so happy to see that the pub had closed. I said, night, Raft. See you in the morning. Go up on the elevator, getting ready to jump into bed for a good night's sleep. Got my teeth brushed. The phone rings. I pick it up. It's the Raft. I got 2 under 50, baby. And that's how I spent the rest of the night, was on the 50-yard line with Raft. So what I really miss the most about not being there is going out with the Raft after this ceremony. Thanks a lot, everybody, and have a great evening.